is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo. You're now listening to INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to today's show here on INCRadio United Kingdom. It is the 30th of August, 2025. 31st. Oh yeah, how many days in August? Let's have a recap. 31 in July, 31 in August. There you go. My name is Chris Boada, and I'm joined by Sister Erica, who's politely corrected me on my calendar months. How are you, Sister Erica?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm all right. It's nice and hot.
Yes, I know it's definitely hot. It's definitely summer today. Although we're in London, so we never know. It might rain later on.
I made the mistake of wearing a black turtleneck today.
Summery, and he's wearing a turtleneck. That's how you know we're in the UK.
Actually, it was only because the weather has been a little bit confusing recently. 1 minute it's sunny, 1 minute it's raining. So, and it was kind of fresh when I left the house. So I thought, you know what?
True.
We've got a busy day. Where are we today?
We're here in Notting Hill, specifically in Kensington Aldrich Academy, because we have a district activity, which we are so excited to talk about. But also, before we continue with our discussion, which we haven't even started properly yet, but as a reminder, don't forget to put your comments and join us in our conversation through the live chat there on YouTube.
Yeah, make sure you put your name as well. Let us know specifically where you're commenting from.
Yes, and
Producer
hashtag,
lady in the back is going hashtag.
hashtag
Right? Because
their local congregation, as well as don't forget to hit that like button.
And let us know if you're
and
watching
subscribe.
from an international country. It's always nice to know how far and how wide this platform or this channel is able to reach. As so far, it's Brother J Esperanza, famous name, all the way from Australia. Actually, no, we've had someone from New Zealand, no?
Yes, we also had people from America, from Philippines as well,
From Japan,
around Europe.
from Africa, the Middle East.
I mean, there's
Canada.
so many people that are
Literally
tuning
four corners,
in.
right? Four
Yes.
corners.
And so we kind of like started introducing our topic discussion for today.
You started.
Well, I started because I got so excited, but we're going to talk about CFO activities. Long time no see. I literally saw you last week.
Isn't it? It's only because the district over here in Britain South, right? We've been really, really busy. There's been a load of CFO activities for all of the different CFOs, and we've been able to witness and take part and contribute to the energy. And it's been amazing because seeing the different CFOs come in and take part and socialize and interact and the various different activities. It's always nice when all the brethren are all together, isn't it?
Yes, and especially because we have so many activities, so from local level to district level, right? So it's so nice to see the ones that we regularly see in our local congregation, but also, and all the more, when we see everyone present across the district, when we have these big activities. I love sports activities, like the one that we just had.
Yeah. Where was that one specifically?
It was I actually don't know. It was in Norwich.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
University of
East Anglia.
I was going to say East London, but no.
No.
Norwich is out of London. It's far. It was 2.5 hours. It's 2.5 hour drive. It
took us a bit longer.
A little bit longer if you need the toilet,
Yeah,
if you're hungry,
if you stop.
right? But it was good, right? Because there was so many different things that took place that day.
Yes, and we're excited to show the activity later in our CFO spotlight.
Mm.
But of course, like we're talking about CFO activities. First of all, for the ones that are tuning in on INCRadio for the first time, CFO means Christian Family Organizations, and these are organizations inside the Church of Christ, and we can name them. So we have
CWS.
CWS, which is Children's Worship Service. Then we have Binhi,
How old are the CWS?
4 years old up until 12 years old.
And then the Binhi.
We have the Binhi, which are who are the youth of the church. They're the ones that are 12 years old up until 17, and they're baptized members inside the church. Then we have the Kadiwa members, who are baptized members who are 18 years old.
And
Unmarried, yes. Then we have
the book club members.
Yes.
Those who are married, husband and wife.
inside the church.
Yeah, there you
Yes, there you go. So a lot of times we have activities, right? And we call them CFO because it includes all of us attending and joining different activities that can be from musical activities, like we have one today, right? The musical evangelical mission that the brethren here in the District of Britain South have prepared. Also, we have webinars,
Yeah.
right? Like to expand our knowledge or learn something new. I know we had like music sessions. How do you call them? How did you call them, Ate Grace?
Musical workshops.
Musical workshops. There you go. Because brethren around London, mainly because it was closer to them to attend, gathered in Battersea to collaborate with their musical talents.
Yeah.
Composing songs or even learning things and show which instruments they're playing and stuff. Okay, so from music to sports events like unity games, right?
We had
Unity
the sports
games.
clinic over in Bama.
Exactly.
It was a self-defense and self-defense workshop that was recently conducted, and that was really, really nice because it was a real mix. We had some from the Binhi, we had some from Kadiwa, we had some from the booklet who actually came and took part, and it was back to back. So one Sunday and then the following Sunday, we conducted exactly the same thing. And what was nice as well, we had different brethren come through and experience it, and learn a little bit of self-defense.
I know that's like it's very timely as well because nowadays it's a bit tricky and a bit dangerous to be outside, right?
Yeah.
But it's a good thing that we learned a little bit of self-defense, but also just a reminder not to stay out too late.
That's it, right?
Exactly.
Just want to apologize because we are broadcasting live and it is really, really busy here over in the Kensington Aldridge Academy.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of brethren in preparation for the EVM that's going to be conducted. It is a music EVM, so
Yes.
there's going to be a
And
lot of
so-
activity with
And
all the
we're
brethren.
preparing as well, so you can hear in the background our brethren and their friends and guests coming in as well, ready to join the evangelical mission, the musical evangelical mission. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I am not singing because I'm hosting with you right now. But I'm so excited for later. And, talking about CFO activities, here's a question for you. What has been your most memorable CFO activity and why? So again, what was your most memorable / favorite CFO activity and why?
I think that we should also get the audience involved in this. You see,
Yes.
so remember at the beginning of the broadcast,
We
the
mentioned
start of the program, we did mention for all of those who are watching and joining us on today's show.
Yeah.
If you are online, don't forget to hashtag, let us know your name and where you're watching the program from. And also answer the question that Erica has just asked. What has been your favorite CFO activity and why? You see, because there's been so many different activities that have been conducted recently over here in the District of Britain South. And, you can look back And there's been so many, no?
Yes.
Let us know in your comment section what has been your favorite CFO activity. What has been your most memorable memory in that CFO activity
Okay,
at the
you
same
start.
time? Me.
Yes, you start because I'm literally checking YouTube right now,
You see?
seeing your comments.
Scrolling down. For me, I like the Unity games. I think that's the main one for me personally. Everyone's got their own personal opinion, but I love the Unity games purely because sport just brings everyone together, and I like all the different congregations getting together. They parade, we walk around the track, we see everyone, and then even leading up to the games, everyone starts to get excited, and then they take it seriously,
Mhm.
and they prepare for it, for whatever sport discipline that they get involved in. If they're doing track, they start training for it. If they're playing basketball, they practice.
Yes.
You see, sometimes there's cheerleading events as well.
Yes.
You see, and it's nice because it gives the CFO, all the CFOs from the CWS to the Binhi to the Kadiwa to the book club, they can all unite together and produce a piece of cheerleading. You see, and everybody gets a role, which is nice.
Someone's agreeing with you with their favorite activity or CFO activity so far. I have Lori saying my favorite one was the officers activity. I won darts.
Darts.
Yes, dart. Hashtag
Who was that?
Ipswich. Lori. It says Lori here.
Lori.
So hi.
Yeah, there you go,
Oh,
Sister
congrats.
Lori. How about you, Sister Erica? What's your
Me.
favorite CFO day?
I have so many
I
activities.
think, yeah, but there's
I can't
many,
pick.
right? There's
And
many.
also, it's funny because the first one that I always think about is Unity Games.
Mm.
And it's funny because we're always assigned in the same sport to lead. So it's always fun to lead and coordinate with Chris
Mhm.
here. But if I were to pick something else, I think the most memorable CFO activity I had this year. This year. It's so hard. What about CFO Day? CFO Day. CFO Day is pretty much a very lively activity where we had different segments or different yes, main booths where we had different activities that we not I mean that I participated in. I don't know about you.
Yeah, CFO. Where was CFO Day conducted? Was it Birmingham,
It was
Wolverhampton?
yes.
Was it Wolverhampton?
This
Um,
year. Last year was in Wolverhampton.
Yeah, I like
This
CFO
year.
Day because there's yeah.
Yes.
The CFO Day I think that Erica's talking about was conducted last year, and there's different professionals in church, and that's what's nice because they were able to um, set up a booth and give the brethren an opportunity to come to the booth and discuss that profession, from mechanics
Mm-hmm.
to health and fitness to the medical, various different medical like occupations, dentistry. I know that there was some brethren talking to Sister Cheryl about dentistry and hygiene. There's various different nurses as well. And what else was there? There was arts and crafts for the kids.
Yes. I'm gonna say this because the chat is on fire right now.
Yeah, it's popping.
So someone shared, and I'm so sorry if I didn't catch the name, but they added band together.
Oh yeah, you see.
That was super fun. This is reminiscing all the activities that we had here in the UK or
Yeah.
Britain South. It's so fun.
See, band together, right?
Yes, band together. Like you can see a lot of I have at Grace favorite CFO activity so far, which is the Kadiwa International Conference.
Where was that?
In the Philippines.
Oh, you
Okay,
see?
I'm gonna pick another one then.
Yeah, look, you two are taking it international, no?
Yeah. I'm going that's where I met at Grace. Yes, 2015 we had the closing centennial ceremony in the Philippines. That's where I met Brother Harley Alcantara. Hi. I met Ate Grace. I met everyone from the UK, and I wasn't even in like in my district now.
Yeah, isn't it?
In my district
Where were
now.
you? Italy.
I was Central District of
Oh,
Central
yeah, there you go.
Philippines.
Yeah, that must have been mahusive.
That was massive. Everyone was jet lag, but like super hyped. Because it wasn't just like the district of back then it was district of United Kingdom, right?
Mm.
Um,
Before we
yeah,
expanded
before we
and
became district
two
of
different districts,
Ireland, district
three
of
different
Britain
districts.
South and Britain North, but there was like district of Southern Europe,
Mm.
Northern Europe. Back then the districts were
When
really
was that?
big.
2015.
2015.
So that was
I
10 years
remember
ago.
that was that was 10 years ago.
Because what year is it? 2025.
2025 right now. Oh no, this
Okay,
is
you're taking
math
it back, yeah? You're taking it back.
that was a lot. Oh wait. I have like a latest one that we had in the district, which was super fun because I felt like a kid again. And that was the district CWS activity, and it was Animal Appreciation Day because we went to the zoo. Okay, I feel like a kid.
She's an animal lover.
We went to the zoo.
When was that?
That was the
August this year.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yes, of course. So that
We went.
coincided with the event that was conducted at BAMA, the martial arts
That
workshop.
was super
I
fun.
do remember. I do remember that actually. Because Mia wanted to go.
And in relation to CWS or Children's Worship Service, there was also the CWS Self Law or Sons of Faith, Love, and Hope. You can tell that the brethren here in the District of Britain South are musically talented.
But that's what's nice, you see, because although we're not professionals, but there is a multitude of talent within the districts, you see, of both Britain North and Britain South.
Yeah.
So when you have international events like what you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
the centennial celebrations, and then the closing ceremonies, as well as, you know, big events like the Unity Games and stuff like this, or Songs of Salvation, the bookload edition, you see, even for the celebrations that were conducted over in Wembley.
Yes.
You see, so everyone gets together, and you know, those people who help organize, and the teachers and the musicians, it's challenging, isn't it, to coordinate everything and to make sure that the performance at the end of the day is as it should be, because ultimately it's for our Almighty God, isn't it?
Yes, definitely agree. And so, like talking about all these different activities, we're going back to, like all the memories we've made with all the brethren. And it's such I think it's very important for us to attend these activities because not only we get to spend time together, but it inspires and uplifts us.
Yeah,
and
you said it because you arrived in
20
2015, and
no,
you would no. I'm just
I
talking
mean,
about the
the
closing event that
yes,
you're
the
talking
photos,
about.
yeah.
More often than not, we're tired, right? But when we're all together, we find that superhuman energy that we've heard before,
energy.
and
Exactly.
we all come together, and you know what seems impossible because we're so tired, we're hungry, we're dehydrated, but we
forget
we
your
bounce
water.
we bounce off each other, isn't it?
Yes. Especially if you're surrounded by people that are super hyped
Like
and
this
you're
one,
like
like
yes.
this one. Yeah, you see. But this is it, because energy is contagious, isn't it?
Yes,
Energy, and
definitely.
there's always a hype girl or a hype guy in the Celestinos. Right? You see?
All right. So we've talked about the different activities that we've had, right? Whether it's in the local, in the district, and even internationally. But what are the things or the great things that you learn or experience during these activities?
The depth of character that everybody has. You see, because at the end of the day, as officers, we've got a duty to uphold and to fulfill. And whenever we're all together, we're able to do so, and we're able to do and achieve great things, you see, because we can't do this alone. And everybody helps each other be better. And as you said, inspires another officer, because you never know who's watching. You
Yes.
see,
You never know what they're going through, right?
yeah.
Because sometimes we're here and we're smiling, and behind the scenes we're struggling a bit with our everyday lives, but we just don't really want to share.
Mm.
Not because it's a secret or anything. It's just that, like, we want to give happy
And then energy.
energy. Yes.
And this is the thing, you see, because I always talk to various different officers as well, right? Because
Mhm.
it's the next generation that we have to inspire. And as a parent now to my two beautiful kids, shout out to Josh and Mia,
Hi.
they're following in our lead. And they are also inspiring because my son Josh is Binhi president, district Binhi president, sorry. You see? And he's developed those characteristics because he said, look, I'm just following your lead. And even Sister Mia, they're both they're both officers, they're both choir members, and they're following Sister Cheryl's lead, who's the choir leader of Battersea. And we're busy, just being busy with the work of the church. And it's nice because they're focused on it and they understand the importance of being officers and what's needed to make sure that we conduct ourselves in a manner worthy of having these duties, and they don't take it for granted. They remind me as well, because they're like, Dad, come on, we have to go, it's
I love
time,
that.
right? We have to be on time. You
Yes.
see.
I think, like, I definitely agree with that, because when it comes to activities like this, it's not only how you spend time with people, right? We're not saying um we can't have friends outside the church, right? But when we spend time with our fellow officers, fellow brethren, it gives that sense of family.
Hmm. But
Where
what's nice, you're talking about friends outside of church.
is
They see how dedicated we
exactly,
are.
because sometimes it's like, it's literally this: we don't get influenced by the world, we influence it,
Mm.
right? And so there may be instances where we're super young and our friends call us the church girl, the church boy, but then, like, growing up, and sometimes we do grow up with them when we were in primary or secondary school, where we spend a lot of time together, right? And we get to invite them in activities, and they see,
Mm.
and then they feel it.
Yeah, a bit like what's happening today. It's an opportunity for us to share our faith.
Yes, definitely.
And I'm just going to mention Brother Josh and Sister Mia, because of the characteristics that they've been able to establish from being members of church and the experiences that they've had from all of these different CFO activities, from performing on the stage in Wembley, right, to being in a choir, to being stagehands
Yes,
on
like,
massive
it's
productions.
like all around.
Yeah,
We get to learn a lot of different skills.
the work ethic, the confidence, the
Yes.
communication skills. You see, the teamwork and understanding um, the hard the hard work that is required. But ultimately, they understand that because they know that it is for our Almighty God, and they get awarded or rewarded for the effort that they put in. And as a family, we're blessed.
Yeah.
See?
And when it comes to that as well, I just want to add humility, because we know that
I
you
was I was
mentioned
gonna say
earlier.
that.
Yes, humility, because at the end of the day, as much as we're tired and we're able to accomplish those tasks, right? We know that it wasn't because of our capabilities.
Mm.
It's because we had the help of God.
Yeah, and this is it, leading up to all of these different events, even if it's the small ones where it's just in the locale, right? There's
It's
always
still a lot of
preparation.
work.
Yeah, and there's devotional prayers. You
Exactly.
see, and that's conducted in preparation for these events.
Yes.
Individually, because we're all officers, so we've been reminded to conduct our devotional prayers so that God will give us all of the necessary skills and attributes needed so that we can succeed. You see, not just individually, but collectively together as a CFO, or as the locale, or as a district, or as a global united church, right? You see, because look,
We're worldwide.
we're worldwide, and different events have invited brethren from all over the world
Yes.
to also take part in all of these different things.
Yeah, because sometimes we attend activities here, but there's times where, for example, Ate Grace mentioned, right? Like, she went Philippines, right? I remember I went to America and Canada
Yeah,
or
we went. Yeah,
Europe as
we
well.
helped. We helped
You know,
in
we went
Barcelona
skiing.
this year, didn't we?
Yes. Okay. The I got excited. It's not mini games though. It's always mini games. I guess it's because we're very competitive, but that doesn't stop us to, like the sportsmanship, the love for the brotherhood. As much as we're competitive, we know that this is for fun. It's so fun.
Mhm.
You know how much we worked hard. Like
Yeah.
all of us, like you mentioned, like training and all. But when we're there, it's not even like it's not even like me against you. It's like me with you, playing with you. You know what I mean? It's just fun.
Yeah, it's nice.
I got to learn a lot of sports there. Like facilitating, honestly. Shout out to I'm gonna tell this. Shout out to Caitlin and me for learning ping pong. Table tennis. We were there trying to help facilitating, and we're like, we didn't know the rules, and so we learned like on the spot.
And this is the thing, right? Sometimes you get thrown in the deep end, and you have to improvise and look like you know what you're doing, but deep down
We're like,
you're not winging it, but you are winging it because you're just trying to swim, right? You see, but we have to keep it humble. We have
I
to keep it
know.
friendly.
And also, like, this is how I'm gonna show you it's not a competition where I'm better than you, because even the brethren who were participating in table tennis, that there were instances, because I told you we were learning, right, the rules, that they were correcting us. And they're like, oh, sorry, but it's supposed to be like this and this, and they were like playing, so they were both being fair as well,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
as they were playing.
yeah.
But yeah,
Facilitating
we were facilitating slash watching and learning,
and
like
refing.
seriously
Mhm.
trying.
But this is it, right? We're able to, yeah,
Yes, that's honesty and integrity. That's how it's like we're showing sportsmanship, and that no matter what happens, we're just showing our love for one another and cheering for each other, right? And so, how did like these activities shape your experience and view of the Christian family organizations?
how did it shape it? It just brought us all together. No,
You know, right?
literally, because from part of the book club and to see the book club members down to the Kadiwa, down to the Binhi, down to the CWS, and collectively we're all there and we're all experiencing it together. It's nice because you can feel the love of the brotherhood at all of these different events. You can see how everyone's united, right? And the amount of effort that everyone puts in, it's commendable, no?
But also, like, if you think about it, because you're Buklod and I'm Kadiwa, right? I think about how I was in the CWS days,
Hmm.
right? We had activities, and growing up, I was so happy because as much as I grew up, there were Binhi activities. And then now that I'm Kadiwa, there's also Kadiwa activities. And, Kuya, you're Buklod, and you guys have Buklod activities too.
Balo
So,
Kadiwa, right?
do you? Just kidding. You're young at heart.
Yeah, I'm
Chris.
16. I'm 16, so that Binhi, no.
Okay.
It's funny because I bump into some of the brethren and they're like, oh yeah, here comes that fake book club, no. because because they say, listen, dear Chris, you don't age. I'm like, listen, I'm aging, I'm balding, right?
The bones are creaking.
Yeah, it's harder for me to get up in the morning because I need to warm up a little bit longer. But it's nice. Yeah, it's nice because I don't see these brethren for a while, and it's like nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed, but at the same time, a lot changed. And all the more, instead of like depleting with activities or like decreasing
I
activities,
still try and compete with the Binhi and the Kadima, right?
we have so many,
Yeah, there
and
is.
it's so amazing for me.
Yeah. But even I mean, because we're talking about the big CFO activities, when we conduct smaller ones within the locale, like CFO Day in Battersea, they recently conducted just a simple barbecue or a simple picnic. You see,
Yeah, that's
where
like those socializing.
yeah, the
As,
socializing
as
part
much
of
as
it.
like it's not a lot of production that we usually have in big activities, it's still like time for us to spend time together. And activities with food is always 100% awesome. It edifies us.
What? Any finds our belly. Shout out to all the chefs. There's a lot of chefs and brethren generally who
Yes.
prepare all of the lovely food. Actually, there was look talking about food, Mr. and Mrs. Chef. You
Yes.
see, right? And there was other ones as well.
I know there was like the CWS
Yeah, you
challenge,
see, even
cooking
the
challenge.
CWS got involved.
Yeah, I mean, like we get to learn how to cook or prepare food, and also get to eat.
Very important life skill, by the way.
Yes.
And it's important as well because remember I mentioned it before. You never know who's watching, so it gives the opportunity for the CWS and the Binhi and the Kadiwa to have a look at the booklet edition, Mr. and Mrs. Chef, and then you can take all of those skills that you've learned in preparation for that little competition, and then you can teach your children. See, because it's family bonding at the end of the day, and
Yes.
they're learning a life skill. See, and then they can compete. You see, whether or not they want to make a starter, whether or not they want to make a main dish, or whether or not they want to dessert, right?
There's always space for dessert.
There is always space for dessert. You just
But be good, please. We have an instructor here who's been very healthy.
trying to just lead by example. Just
Yes,
trying to lead by
exactly.
example.
I love too much chocolate though, please.
It's been summer. Ice cream has been on the main menu. That's my vice. Everybody knows that I love ice cream, and so does my family. There's always a couple of big tubs in the freezer, and then I come back and one's missing, and I see it in the bin, and I point, which one of you is eating it?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna call up my siblings. You know, my mom. Oh, she buys like ice cream, right? You gotta be fast because it doesn't even get to the freezer and it's already done.
But this is the thing, because this summer the weather here in London has been really good this summer. It's been really good.
Actually, I really enjoyed the summer this year because last year we didn't really get
Yeah.
enough summer.
And even the year before, I just remember it
Yeah,
being
it wasn't that
gloomy
hot.
and
Exactly. It wasn't that hot. So we really enjoyed spending our summer by joining the different CFO activities.
yeah,
This
even
year.
last week the weather was amazing. Mhm. So
Yes. And so, like thinking about all these activities and how we experience them from different points of view, but as officers inside the church, let's go and ask Arabelle because she joined.
she just popped up.
She just popped up. Hi, Arabelle. So here's a question for you.
Hi.
How did you experience love and care by being part of a CFO organization or by being a Kadiwa?
I feel like the various activities that are set in stone by the church administration through the local leaderships, um, it's very like they make you happy because you're with people who make you feel welcome and everything. But sorry, it's kind of noisy because I'm backstage right now and we're doing a tech rehearsal for a musical evangelical mission. But yes,
Nice, show
I love
ahead.
I I love activities like that, and I feel cared for in my faith through those activities because they make me feel more close to our Lord God, and I feel happier because since we all are, a community, brothers and sisters, um, it makes you realize that at the end of the day, no matter how many problems you have or no matter how busy you are, there's always time for church activities like what we had last Monday. We had a church officers day and it was mostly sports. So yeah, yeah, that's that for me.
Okay, that's cool, Arabelle. Thank you for sharing. Do you want to go and show us around? And for them to say hi as well.
Go get someone.
Go get everyone. Can you show us the stage? Oh, okay. I think someone's rehearsing. That's why. Just going around.
I have here two dancers for later,
Hi.
Oh, who's that?
Charlene and Arian.
Hi, Ariane. You look familiar. How are
But
you
yes,
guys feeling?
just a second. Um, hello.
There you go.
Uh,
How are you feeling?
We're super excited to see all of the guests as well.
All right. I know you're about to perform in a bit, and rehearsing too. So here's a question for you, Ariane. How did you experience love and care by being part of a CFO organization, or in your case, as a Kadiwa
Love and care, is it?
and care? Yes. How
I
did you
mean,
experience?
as a Kadiwa member, um, the way I felt it is through the many activities held for the Kadiwa organization, where we were able to meet up and make new friends, especially like our age and age, but also like different ages, to to you know get experience from different range, having advices or being like having relatable experiences and sharing those with people. And that's how you felt the love of the brotherhood, because sometimes you feel by yourself going through certain situations, but actually you have people that are going through the same things.
Aw, thank you for sharing that, Aaron. And why do you think it's important for us members of the Church of Christ to be reinforced in our unity, especially through CFO activities?
I think it's quite important, especially nowadays, since we're exposed to different um, things, um, not only in real life but also online. I feel it's quite good to be unified, because even if we're online, we're we're still Christian. So the Christian culture we have.
Yes. Do you want to add up anything else, Ariane or Arabelle? Does she want to add up anything else?
Pardon?
Yes. Do you want to add up anything to what Ariane has mentioned regarding why do you think it's important, like for us, members of the Church of Christ to attend these activities?
It's just really important because it keeps us grounded to our membership and our values in general. And yes, it just makes you feel closer to one another as well as our Almighty God, of course.
All right. Thank you so much, Arabelle, Ariane, and who was the other
Charlene.
sister?
Charlene.
Charlene, for joining us today and giving us a little bit of a snippet of what's happening behind the scenes before the district musical evangelical mission. We'll be seeing you later.
See
See
you.
you. See you. See, our age.
Our age,
Our age.
18.
18. Well, technically, I'm not that far. But yes, so it was so lovely to talk about CFO activities and what they bring in our lives. As members of the Church of Christ, it's one of the things that we look forward to, because we've been saying this throughout the conversation that we had. It uplifts us, it inspires us, it gives us the energy to continue to carry on with our fellow brethren around the world and in our district, of course. I'm going like super worldwide. Britain South. Okay.
Hashtag,
I think I'm
hashtag.
so hyped up.
Mhm.
I'm so hyped up for today. But yes. And so, would you like to add anything more, Kuya?
No, I just think, especially now with the youth, there's so many different temptations and distractions, and it allows them to really. I think was it Bell or Arian?
I think Arian said there's like a lot of things happening outside.
Yeah, so it gives them an opportunity to not only network and get closer to all of the different brethren, but find answers if they have questions. And she mentioned being it allows them to establish a deeper relationship with God, right? And it just keeps us humble,
Grounded,
grounded.
grounded and humble.
We understand our
Yes.
purpose.
Yes, exactly. And so, thank you so much for everyone for joining us in our topic discussion and sharing your answers as well. As much as we talked a lot, but I really love the topic discussion because when it comes to CFO activities, they're not just there for the sake of being there. They're an instrument for us to be reminded of the many blessings that we keep receiving and that we are sharing with one another inside the church, but also with our friends and loved ones who are not yet members inside the church. So we have so many different activities, CFO activities that
We could talk about this for days, right?
we know, like
Because
there's
there's
a
so
lot
many different experiences that we've all experienced together, and so many different activities, not just here in Britain South, but literally on a global scale.
around the world.
Mm.
Exactly. Like you just have to tune in to INCRadio, the different social media platforms, and you're gonna be updated with the various activities around the world.
Yeah.
And so, when it comes to the importance of these activities, I definitely agree with everyone that Arabel and Erin have mentioned, and as well as like you, yeah, Chris. And so, we just invite everybody to keep watching our officers recap
Yeah.
or or yeah, sorry, I got confused, but we're gonna invite you to sit back and relax because we'll be right back after our station break.
See you in a sec.
See you in a second.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
What makes a family strong? It's trust. Trusting that the family members will listen.
Hey, how's your day?
Pretty exhausting.
Come, let's eat. You can tell me all about it.
Honesty opens the door to understanding and closeness.
Is everything okay?
No, we're supposed to do a group presentation, but the other won't even help me.
Sometimes you need a lot of courage to say what you think or feel, but it's worth it. Try it.
When your children are honest about something sensitive, tell them how much you appreciate their honesty. Why do we keep reminding our children? Because we love them and we want them to grow up trusting our Almighty God.
Being model students, helping the elderly when in need, obeying our parents, doing house chores,
and sharing the true faith are just some of the qualities that young members of the Church of Christ possess.
As members of the Church of Christ, it is fundamental for the youth to always live according to the true Christian values.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to INC Radio United Kingdom. As mentioned, we are coming back from our break because we're gonna do a recap of the CFO activities that we had in our district.
It was only last week, right?
Yes, it was literally just last week, and we did mention it in our intro for our show today, right? So we'll start with first activity that we had last week, which is the Binhi Friendship Day.
That was conducted over in Norwich, where various different binhees arrived over at the venue. You can see like the meet and greet over there. The fun thing was they weren't allowed to hold their phones. You see?
That's nice.
Yeah. And you know why? I found that a really good incentive, or a really good shout, because everyone's so reliant on their gadgets, on their phones or whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
That they don't interact. And it was amazing to see. And as you can see, look, there's a
you
sack
can see
race.
the pictures. Like they were doing the
Oh yeah, look, that was a funny one, because they had to transport an egg from one end of the field to the other without dropping it, and then they
that's
had
teamwork.
yeah, and it was all
and
about teamwork.
coordination.
You see, and then Sister Cheryl. Oh look, there was a dancing thing. Owen
Dancing
and Josh.
tutorial.
And
Wow.
who's that? JJ. They were
There's
there, and then look, there's obviously healthy food. May I say healthy
There's
food?
healthy food. Okay.
So shout out to those. And afterwards, they had to write and describe what they enjoyed most about that day.
Love that.
Yeah, a little
That's
reflection,
like a
on the
reflection
day.
of
But
the
it
activity.
was funny, because at the end of it, there was a game like noughts and crosses, but you can see over here. But the balloon was filled with water, and they had to catch it. You see, using the skill.
Yes.
And if it burst, it burst. You see, and then dodgeball. They were playing dodgeball over. That was funny, because one of the brothers actually launched the ball and hit one of the teammates. Only because his accuracy needs help. We were watching. There's Josh and Yaj over there. That's it. They were playing dodgeball. But you can see
Play dodgeball and miss that.
it was too funny.
Then fair enough. It was for the
It was too funny. That was nice, you see, because all the Binhees, they had to go into the main hall and have a dance tutorial. And some of them, they don't even dance. But then when they were taught choreographed sequence, they were feeling it. And you can see that they were feeling it, Erica. They were feeling it. They were feeling it. They were busting some shapes.
Like, that's how you know, even if you don't know how to dance, you're still gonna dance.
Yeah, but this is it. Dance like no one's watching, right?
Yes, exactly.
Some of them in the beginning, because they didn't know the choreography.
Yeah.
Right. So they looked awkward as Me Too's, right? They looked awkward, and we were like, oh, don't worry. I have faith. And the next thing you know, because the whole tutorial lasted maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. And they got it in the end. And then next thing you know,
they knew it.
Yeah, they knew it.
Dancing.
They were in sync. They were in rhythm, right? And then they had to freestyle. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
Congrats.
Well done, Binhee.
Well
Done, Binhee.
Okay, so from the friendship. Okay, wait, Binhee Friendship Day, which happened last Sunday. Following day, that's when we're talking about the Officers' Day.
That's right.
And that was so fun.
The CFO Officers' Day that was conducted in the University of East Anglia.
So in the beginning, we started with a general meeting for the officers and for the ones who took oath to be officers.
There you go. That was nice.
And it was led by our district minister, Brother Harley Alcantara.
Who you saw 10 years ago in, where did you see him?
Philippines. In the Philippines.
There you go.
Yes. As you can see, everyone has attended. And then after that, there was a quick socializing where they, gather energy by eating.
Yeah,
brunch,
but they had the parade over in the track.
After that, there was a parade. That was the opening for the sports events.
Yeah, you see everyone taking oath, and there's the darts. You can see over
the
here.
Different sports were darts, chess, Scrabble, volleyball, basketball,
badminton,
athletics. What else?
Volleyball.
I already mentioned that.
Oh, okay. What else? We've missed one. I know that we've missed one.
Badminton we did mention. I think we mentioned all of them, I think. Yeah. And if we didn't, sorry. But you can tell from the pictures, everyone had fun cheering for all the teams, because even if we came from different local congregations, we were actually mixed up with the areas.
It was nice. I mean, look, you don't realize how many officers there are.
Yes.
Up until we're all together.
And like this activity.
I mean, look at that picture, right? From the ministers to the deacons to the deaconesses, right? To everyone who was in attendance, they've got some form of office.
Yes, and like
from
this
finance
activity,
to scan.
The meeting especially was like the message in the meeting was very important for us because it was a reminder for all officers that we have been entrusted this duty
elected, right,
to look after our fellow brothers and sisters inside the church.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
It was really nice. And congrats to everyone that participated. And more congrats to the ones that won. We're all winners. We're all winners. I'm going to include that. But congrats. And we've seen like everyone participating from different ages.
Yeah.
So it was very fun. It was very fun. But of course, because time is flying, so we're so happy that we went to get that recap of our activities from last week. But it's already time for Chris to say our goodbyes. But before that, we have our favorite segment, which is Shout Out. Good Chris, be excited.
I'm excited, you know, because you've got the magic touch to see the thousands of comments.
Yes, there's a lot.
It's
There
literally
is a lot.
Hashtag Batsy.
So I'm gonna start reading
Britain
them.
South.
Oh.
Um,
So I'm gonna start reading what I see.
I want to see who's that.
So we have Evelyn Reyes,
I want to
hashtag
look for that
Battersea,
international.
Loveland. Oh, actually, shout out to Felicia Anselmo from California because she's tuned in. She just messaged.
You locked in, yeah?
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us on today's show.
As well as Charlene Taal, hashtag Camberwell, hashtag Britain South. We have brother Adrian Torres. Happy viewing from hashtag North London. We have
Someone, Zara Tep from Cornwall.
Cornwall GWS. Hello.
It's like the bottom end of the UK.
And then we have brother Jed Tapang. Happy viewing from hashtag Heathrow North. We have Luella Beres, hashtag Southampton. So that's South Coast. We have
brother Edison Rigor. Shout out to you and the family.
There you go.
Over in Battersea.
We also have Ana Risa Sanchez. Hello, brethren. Happy viewing to all and to all district ministers. Brother Harley Alcantara, Brother Glenn Ching, Brother Eric Carigma. Greetings from hashtag Southampton or GWS of Salisbury. Salisbury. Okay, I'm not from here. You know that. Okay. And then we have who else?
I want to see like international. There's a lot of the UK brethren. I'm keeping my eye out for someone who's international.
Yes, there's like I think I didn't because there's so many comments that are coming in. Novice, shout out to all brethren. Hashtag Norwich, right? Norwich. We have.
Yeah, shout out to the brethren in Norwich. They did an amazing job hosting both the Binhi Day as
and
well
the
as the Officers Day
activity. We have greetings from Colchester, from Antonia Hobley. We have greetings from Central London as well. There's so many.
Brother Graham Thomas over in Bournemouth.
Yes.
Hope you're good, bro.
Bournemouth. Oh, from Cambridge as well. Jenna Lee, Pinocchio. Shout out to Pinocchio family from local of Cambridge. Then we have, who do we have? We have North London, Ipswich, Swindon.
There you go. I'm going to shout out my family, brother Josh. He absolutely smashed his exams recently, and
congrats.
He got like on his part, he got the results that he wanted, and we're proud of you, boy. Very, very proud. And to Sister Mira as well. She's moving into secondary school, and then to Sister Cheryl for instigating a water fight recently.
Well, it's hot, so it's fine.
Yeah, naughty. And to everyone who's joined, can't speak.
Joined.
From Battersea.
Yes.
Thank you so much. How about you, Sister
Thank
Erica?
you so much, everyone. Unfortunately, we can't read all the comments because there's so many, but we're gonna try our best to read them also next week, right? If you tune in to INCRadio, and of course, Monday to see the results. Oh yes, and for Monday, for our brethren here in Britain South, let's join to see the results of our activities. Yes, and of course, it's already time to say goodbye. Time really does fly because me and Kuya Chris talk a lot. But okay. But thank you.
I just follow your lead. Thank you
so much for joining us today for our INC radio show. And of course, we would like to shout out the top locales with the most number of brethren posting last week. So we have Notting Hill. We are here in Notting Hill. Then we have Stratford, Royal Greenwich, Heathrow North, Battersea, Heathrow. So again, for next week, make sure you're mentioning your locale in your comment by giving the hashtag and putting your local congregation. So before we say our goodbyes, last goodbyes, we'd like to give our greetings and acknowledgments to the executive minister of the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ, our dearest brother Eduardo V. Manalo, as well as the deputy executive minister, brother Angelo Araño V. Manalo. Hello po, and thank you so much po. And we would like to also greet the district supervising ministers. First of all, in the district of Britain South, brother Harley Alcantara. Why are we saying it together? Okay,
No,
hello,
because sometimes I
Harley.
mispronounce it.
Okay.
See, so I'm just gonna leave it to you, right?
All right, and then we have Britain North, brother Romeo Anthony Pena, and in the district of Ireland, brother Pepito Acuesta.
And all the ministers in the ecclesiastical district of Britain North and Britain South and Ireland. So, and also we have to remember INCRadio, the crew of INCRadio, right?
Hello, fam.
Who work behind the scenes because normally they don't get shouted out as much. So,
There
thank
you
you so
go.
much.
Thank you so much for joining us. And again, don't forget to tune into INCRadio next week for United Kingdom Satellite Studio, as well as don't forget to check out all the different platforms of Iglesia Ni Cristo on Instagram, Facebook,
Twitter.
X. It's not Twitter anymore. It's X. You're not even
I'm old. I'm old.
All right, to check out all the different activities that are happening around the world within the Church of Christ.
What would I do without Erica here? She corrected my months. There's 31 days in August, and Twitter is now evolved to X. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much. Sweet shout out to my family.
Bye.
Yes, we are one, with the church administration in these last days. God's word He constantly is teaching, so we won't forsake our divine calling. We hear the truth, and with Him we'll never falter. We will uphold our faith, we will defend our crown. For with the church administration, we one faith, one voice, we thank our Almighty God for placing the church administration in His fold to keep watch over.